All right, let's look at the homework 3.6 on problem number 2. All right, so let's find the derivative of f of x equals natural log of 144 sine squared of x. All right, so the key is to use the log properties to simplify it first, then take the derivative. So before we take the derivative, we're going to just apply, actually, this is going to be equal, so maybe I'll just say this is equal to, right? So when you have a multiplication, right, inside, so if you have a x times y, you can write it as an addition of logs. So I'm going to write it as a natural log of 144 plus natural log of sine squared of x. Right? So this is just a rewriting. All right, and another property is the third one. If you have a power, you can place it in front. So since we have a power squared here, we can place it in front of the natural log. So this can be rewritten as natural log of 144. All right, so the first term is unchanged, but you can put 2 in front of the natural log, then you would just have a sine of x inside. All right, so we have that. So this is exactly the same function as the original function. All right, so let's take the derivative from there. So f prime of x is equal to, all right, so derivative of natural log of 144, even though it looks kind of yucky, but this is just a constant. So derivative of that is 0. So I'm not going to write that. Derivative of that first term is 0. All right, so derivative of the second term, 2 is just a constant multiple, right? Then you have this. All right, when you take the derivative of the log, you're going to have 1 over x, right? But in this case, the sine of x is there, so it's a 1 over sine of x. But you would have to multiply by derivative of the inside function. That's the chain rule there. So I'm using the log rule, then along with the chain rule. Derivative of sine is cosine, so you have to multiply by cosine of x. Right? But cosine of x over sine of x is another name for, there's another name, cotangent, right? So this is 2 times cotangent of x. All right, so let's type it in. All right, 2 cotangent of x. All right, let's check the answer. All right, I came back and looks like we got this one correctly. All right, that's it. I hope that this was clear.